It is 6:53, time to get you ready for Election Day in the morning sprint.
Mark Peterson telling us about a warmer and sunny day on tap.
Kelsey Morgan explains where you can find election results tonight, but first to our Caroline Flynn with what you need to know to make sure your vote is counted.
Yep, we're hanging out in the lobby of the Spokane County Elections Office, and already it's getting pretty busy in here with workers showing up because it's a busy day that they've got ahead of them. A few reminders today. If you're someone that has not submitted your ballot yet, remember, if you're going to put it in a drop box, they're located, first of all, right here in this building. The STA bus terminal at libraries around town. You've got to make sure you drop it off by 8 o'clock tonight. If you're going to put it in the mail, make sure it's postmarked, so check the last collection time on the blue mailbox you're going to put it in. Also, remember, you don't have to put a stamp on it. And if you do want to register to vote, you still can. You can stop right by here or at one of the centers in town.
When the ballot box is closed tonight, where can you find the results? We'll be tracking the latest numbers as they come in around 8 o'clock tonight. To find them, go to KXLY.com. We'll have a link which will lead you here. You can scroll through each race to see the most current tally. Tonight's results will not reflect 100% of the ballots that were cast, but they should give us a pretty good idea of where each race will fall. The fastest way to find out when each race is called is to have the 4 News Now app. Download it now so you get a push alert as soon as things like the Spokane mayor and city council races are decided.
Well, he used to umpire youth baseball games in Spokane. Now this man is going to prison for distributing and possessing child pornography. Matthew Lee Lane was sentenced to 17 years behind bars, convicted by a jury over the summer. Evidence shows he had thousands of child pornographic images downloaded from the internet, which he tried to get rid of to hide them from law enforcement. After release, Lane will spend the rest of his life under court supervision.
Newly developing this morning, the FBI says it's prevented what could have been a major hate crime in Colorado. Agents say Richard Holzer was planning to blow up a synagogue. The 27-year-old is described as a domestic terrorist and white supremacist. The FBI caught on to him when he made comments online about killing Jews and shared photos of himself casing a synagogue. This weekend, Holzer met up with an undercover agent to talk about buying a pipe bomb.
Jury selection gets underway today in the criminal trial of longtime political operative Roger Stone. The former consultant to President Trump is facing federal charges of witness tampering and lying to Congress as part of Robert Mueller's Russia investigation. He pleaded not guilty.
All right, heading outdoors, again, sunny and cool. Temperatures around 33 degrees as you head out. By noon, 47, 52 at 4 o'clock. Now, again, this air stagnation advisory goes through till 9. Could very well be extended because of the high pressure that's dominating. Right now, we're sitting at 32 degrees.
Next on Good Morning America, continuing coverage of breaking news out of Mexico. An urgent manhunt underway for the murderers of an American family. They were traveling to a wedding when they were ambushed.
We were always told if you're not in the mafia, you'll be safe. They won't hurt you. For this incident, I know that that is not true.
At least 3 women and 6 children were killed. 13 others are missing right now. Good Morning America is closely following this story.
An alarming new research shows how easy it can be to hack your home. Researchers say they found a way to take control of voice assistants like Google Home, Amazon Alexa, even some phones, just by shining a laser pointer.
I was surprised the microphone interpreted the injected light as sound. Basically, the microphone heard light.
The makers of popular smartphone devices are now closely reviewing this research.
Today, your child can pick up a new warm coat. Right now, at several community centers around the region, we're giving out thousands of coats that were donated in our Coats for Kids drive.
Thank you very much. God bless every one of you.
If you would like to pick up one for your child, you can go to any of these places. In Spokane, distribution locations include the Martin Luther King Center and both the Northeast and West Central Community Centers, or you can go to Valley Partners on East Broadway. You may want to call ahead or check KXLY.com to make sure you stop by during the right times. In North Idaho, coats are being given out at the Coeur d'Alene St. Vincent de Paul Warehouse and at the Bonner Mall in Sandpoint.
This morning, a former Spokane sheriff's deputy turned killer is waking up back in Spokane for the first time in decades. Thomas DiBartolo has a hearing today which will determine his future. He was convicted of shooting and killing his wife at a South Hill Park in 1996. He was sent to a prison in Rhode Island where he's been for the last 20 years until August, when he was released to a Yakima facility to serve the rest of his sentence on work release. His full release is scheduled for February. He was moved to the Spokane jail yesterday yesterday so he could attend a hearing at 4 o'clock today, which will determine the conditions of his release. We will continue to follow this case and keep you updated.
You're probably seeing this video all over social media. The real star of Monday Night Football was this black cat, just casually trotting down the field in the middle of the second quarter of the Giants-Cowboys game. Several state troopers tried to catch it, but it got away through one of the tunnels. The game went on. Still not clear what happened to that cat. All right, the kennel is about to be rocking.
The 8th-ranked Gonzaga Bulldogs will kick off their season at home tonight. Joining returners Corey Kispert and Philip Petrusev will be several newcomers this year. Senior grad transfers Admon Gilder and Ryan Woolridge, and Gonzaga prep grad Anton Watson. Star returner Killian Tilley will likely start the season on the bench, still recovering from knee surgery. The Zags take on the Alabama State Hornets at 5 o'clock in the McCarthy Athletic Center. The Zags are the heavy favorite.
Tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest, fresh, healthy baby food. It can be impossible to find and time-consuming to make.
Think of what is in that jar in that baby food aisle. And yeah, that doesn't look good.
One Spokane mom has a better option. You can buy local and get a discount tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest.
Heading out the door this morning, the biggest thing you're going to really be forced with, maybe a little bit of frost on the windshield. That's it. It's going to be sunny. Grab your sunglasses and get ready for 52 for the high today. Sunshine again tomorrow.
All right, Mark, thank you. Rob, you're heading to the Zags game tonight.
Go Zags.
Have fun.
It will be a fun time. Say hi. We'll see you throughout Good Morning America.